What up, my good friends? Let's watch something funny again today. This, these clips come from a show called An Idiot Abroad. This was made by Ricky Gervais several years ago. He's had a friend since childhood named Karl Pilkington, who is such a strange guy. And you'll understand what I mean when we get started. Um, I loved watching this show when it was on. I wish it was still on, but I think Ricky had a hard time getting Karl to continue to be on the show because he kind of hated every second of it. Um, but he's such an interesting guy. I think he sort of personifies the word ignorance, and I mean that in the best way. He just doesn't know what the hell is going on, doesn't understand other people's cultures or why they do things the way they do things the way they do. One thing that always stood out to me is he was talking about what he is passionate about in life, and he's like, I'm just passionate about comfort. I just want to be comfortable. I just want to be happy. I just want to be left alone. And I kind of resonated with that myself. So this video comes from Ponder Pond 3 years ago, nearly 4.5 million views. I haven't watched this compilation video. I've watched every episode, but I don't know what's going to be coming up on here. But you'll see. If you haven't seen this guy before, you'll realize pretty quick that he's just a strange cat, in pretty much the best way anybody could be. He's an infinite source of comedy. So again, it's An Idiot Abroad. Check it out. If you haven't, here we go.
See, out of all the places, this is the place that I'm worried about the most.
Why?
Just the way they live. They're different.
What, Chinese people?
They just wreck everything. They make everything weird. That's what I'm worried about.
Expand on this. I don't understand what you mean.
Everything. Chicken. Why is it orange in Chinatown? Just the slightest thing. The chicken is orange. They eat anything. You know what I mean? Octopus. Toad.
He just made that one up.
The way they write, the letters are weird. Their alphabet's not like ours. Theirs are like someone testing out a biro. Everything's there's no logic to anything that they do.
There is.
Isn't.
Of course there's a logic to it.
The way they read a book, it's all the other way around, from back to front instead of from front to back and up and down. And everything that we've done, they've gone, right, we're going to do it weirder. That's how it comes across. Just give us a second. Just give us a sec. You are kidding me. Have you seen this? Have you seen the things? There's no doors or anything. As soon as you open the door, you could just get a full view of someone. I mean, if it was here, it's more understandable, isn't it? Because you'd be sat here, and at least people come in, and you'd sort of go, I'm in this one. Well, it's a bit weird to just sort of wander in and... I mean, they've made this bit. Why not just finish it up and put a door on it? They've done the hard bit. A couple of hinges and a door. And there's no toilet paper. What did they do here? Did they just pull up the pants and walk off? Is that what you do? I'm not here to say they should be using toilet paper. It's not right. If that's not what they do, that's not what they do. But it's just, I didn't know that. I didn't think China was going to be like this. I thought it was going to be more... Like I said, I thought it was where they'd made the iPod. I think I've got the wrong place, because this ain't a place where they need an iPod. Have a toilet roll first.
I mean, the weird thing about those toilets is I was just imagining it. Like, what do you do with your pants? Once you pull your pants down, there's nothing to lean up against. Like, it just, I don't know, maybe you pull 1 foot out and push them to the side. Oh, but... I can't understand the no toilet paper thing, man. And I have a problem with toilet paper in general. I feel like that is a very archaic way of cleaning yourself. And I've never used a bidet, but I just think toilet paper is so outdated. There needs to be something else. Maybe we need those shells from that Sylvester Stallone movie. I don't remember what the hell it is. The seashells, that's what we need. Somebody figure out seashell technology.
It's weird, because whenever you buy stuff like that, toilet rollovers and stuff, it says made in China. Why aren't they fucking using them then? That's odd, isn't it? So he's got to leave the house. He's got to go, do I feel like one today? I might do. I've had a bit of a dicky belly. I best get my seat. Everyone who's walking past knows he's going to have a shit at some point today. I wouldn't like that. Whoa! What's the rush? He's been here for 4,000 years. What's he doing? Oh, my ass. This is mental. It's a lot of shit. You don't normally see any of this, do you? You don't see that many buses there. It looks like it's sat in the middle of like a nice desert. But it isn't, is it? It's just a building site. I'm half tempted to ask for Ardat. I mean, it's not a bit of old pyramid, is it? You've got all sorts of... You've got bricks here from, like, council houses and that. It's literally just... people have brought up shit and dumped it here. It's like something out of Planet of the Apes, isn't it? Barren. It's like a little tornado, isn't it?
Like dodgy.
Yeah, you don't see that in the brochure, do you? Shitty old nappy whizzing through the air. I tend to leave that out. You see, I've always wanted to see a tornado. That is on my wish list before I die. Because it's natural, it's a natural thing that I don't understand.
There is one clip I hope they show, but it's kind of just a conversation between Karl and Ricky, where Karl like comes up with this invention, but I'm not even going to talk about it, because if it doesn't show it, we're going to jump into that after, because it was one of the funniest things I've ever heard a human being say.
If that was like a little housing estate, you'd go, yeah, any will do. They're all the same size. The design actually is a bit odd, isn't it? Because the square footage, the floor size is massive. But the upstairs bit is tiny. Yeah, I'm not going to change your mind. I'm not going to come here and say, you know, it's all right, but it's not that amazing, is it? It's like telling someone that the kid's ugly. It doesn't matter how ugly that kid is. The mum and dad love it to bits. And I didn't want to say, but when I was looking up, I thought the chin looks a bit big. It's like that.
Weird, buddy.
All the rest of it is brilliant. The proportions, his arms and that, his body, but they just need to chip away a bit more, I reckon, at the chin. It's a bit sort of Jimmy Hill-ish. Say if I get back home and someone says, "You've seen Christ Redeemer?" I go, yeah. And they go, what's it like? I'll probably just say,
you know, what the hell is that statue made of? Because if you think from, say, like the shoulder bit out to the tip of the fingers, if it's made of stone, how do you attach that? It almost seems like it would have to be made of one giant piece. Of course, it's way too big for that. But I don't know how old the Christ the Redeemer statue is. I feel like it's ancient. I have no idea how they built it. Is there like an inside structure like steel or something that can support it all? Because I've never thought of it before, but it just seems like, how the hell does that thing stay standing?
it's like a big ornament. Do you know what I mean? It's like something me Auntie Nora would have, sort of next to the telly. But I'd say if you're going to come up here, it's not about that. It's about that lot. It's about coming up here and seeing all the view there. Knock that down. You still get a crowd coming up here. You could stick anything there. Stick a cafe there, and people would come up here. You can charge as much as you like because you've got nowhere else to go. You're trapped. You're dying of thirst. Charge you about £4 for a can of Coke.
See, and that's one of the wonders of the world right there. Like, that is an amazing feat of human engineering, and just being there. Like you said, it kind of doesn't matter what is there, but just something that is such a spectacle like that, you would be in awe of it. And he's just like, meh. He just couldn't care less. And the guy he cracks me up.
The only mistake I made is I said, like, he had a chin like Jimmy Hill. And after that, people told me it's not his chin, it's his beard. But it doesn't look like a beard. So they could have just done with chipping a bit more out, make it look a bit more airy. Well, saying that, there's so many sort of flying ants around there. I imagine the workers going, I've had enough of this. Does that look like a beard? Yeah, it does, Bob. Let's go. Not hanging around here. That ruined it a bit. I don't know why there's so many flying ants up there. Ants shouldn't have wings. I mean, when you see them walking, they're all over the place. They sort of go forwards and then come back exactly the same path and shoot off over there and come back again. If they're not good at walking, they're going to be useless with wings.
All right, mate. How's it going?
Well, Peru would be such an amazing place to go. Oh, man. Machu Picchu, that's like a bucket list thing.
Going. Good. Well, you're heading upstream. We've arranged for you to visit a little village. The locals there are expecting you. And you should know to be extra polite because they used to be cannibals. That's true. All right, mate. See you later. Come on.
The other thing about this show is Ricky sets this stuff up and then just sends Karl, and he deliberately sends him places that he knows is going to just drive him insane. And so many times when Ricky leaves him a message or talks to him on the phone, he's just cracking up laughing because he knows exactly what Karl's going to feel like when he gets there.
Not a holiday. All right.
Is he having a laugh?
Yeah.
What does he mean they used to be cannibals? I mean, what are they doing now then? What happens if it's just, I'm like a rare delicacy that triggers something off? We haven't had a white man for years. Before you know it, they're all giving it all this. Hey, around the fire, me sat in a pot. Right, didn't wave back, so that's... They don't know what that means, or they hate me already. I don't know. Nothing again. I'm not doing it again. It's embarrassing. It's like asking someone's name 3 times and not hearing them. Are they smiling even? This is proper, isn't it? This is like proper tribe.
Man, he's probably so scared.
Have you seen me? What a knobhead I look. What a way for them to see me.
Dude, there's like a stair right next to you.
Are they up there? They're all watching as well. Stairs here.
Yeah.
You'd think they would have sorted this out for me if they knew it was coming. Do I want the bags yet? All right. Okay. He's glad to see the back of us, isn't he? See you then. Look at him, he can't get out of here quick enough. He knows more than I do, obviously. Look at him. Not hanging about, no waving. Raymond! Raymond! Anyone watching at home, he does do tours. Hello.
Cho.
How you doing?
Cho.
Yeah. Nice one. Hey. How you doing?
Hey.
How do you say hello again? Hello. The chief? Around? Presidente.
Presidente.
Presidente. This is going to be hard work. See, I don't like that. I don't like the big, all the attention. That's one of the reasons I haven't got married. All that photo, everyone's looking at me. You don't like a look.
What's little Miss Kitty got going on there? I've never seen that before. That's new. Wow, I've seen, like head binding and foot binding and the neck stretching and the discs in the lip and the ear gauges and those badass like tattoos they give you by cutting you and then it scars up. I think those things are rad. I would get some of those if I knew it wouldn't look like hell on my pale pasty body. But that's pretty rad right there. I don't know, maybe there's some reason behind it. I'm sure there is. I mean, you don't just do something like that for no reason. Pretty cool.
Women there, we're now on stuff. It's like, what's going on?
Oh, the other thing I was going to mention about a tribe like this, a lot of people would say, this has got to be just terrible to live a life like this. No modern comforts, no internet, no music. And I would miss music for sure. But in a lot of ways, life has got to be so simple. Keep yourself fed, keep yourself alive, hang out with your tribe. Like in a lot of ways, I feel like that would be such a more simple way to live their life. They're not worried about mortgage. They're not worried about their credit score. They're not worried about what other people think of them. Such a more simple way of life that I wish in some ways we could get back to.
All right, what's he saying, Aldo? What? What's that? Hang on. Hang on a minute.
Where are you coming? That's what I say.
Why am I coming?
Where are you coming?
I'm coming here. Ricky and Steve, my friends, asked me to stay here on the way to Machu Picchu. I've just been explaining to fella here that I'm on my way to Machu Picchu. Need somewhere to sleep. On my way. I'm gonna be staying here in a tent. All right, let's get on with it. We've all got stuff to do. God. There's a woman with an axe. Right, and she's not wearing the stuff. It's like she didn't want to join in. It's mad, isn't it? No matter where you live, there's a nutter. Whether it's on a council estate in Manchester, London, in the jungle. There's always one in who doesn't want to join in, swinging an axe about. Doesn't make sense, though, because these things are living in look like bungalows. But what's the point if you've got to keep doing this? You might as well have a house with stairs. A bit more pleasant. For fuck's sake. I don't get it. Why don't they just want to rest? They've been walking up there with all these bags, out of breath, and now they're wasting breath, just making a racket. I mean, that doesn't even sound nice to me. That's not relaxing. They're all doing their own thing here. I mean, I had a cassette of pure moods, like panpipe stuff. Used to sort of make a bit of a romantic evening. Didn't sound like that. And there certainly wasn't a rat involved. Oh, God for that. Oh. I'm going to keep walking. All right. Enjoy your dinner.
Little drink of tequila to smoothen your muscles and give you a little bit of strength. One kind of tequila, they put worms in it. And it's a very nice thing to offer the worm to the guests.
What is wrong with you people?
May we split?
Just piss-arsing about on bulls, drinking worms. I've been wrestling. I've only been here about 3 days. It's like everyone's daring each other to do something stupid. Get on a cow, get on a bull. Hey, let's have a wrestle. Eat a worm. Do you know what I mean? It's never ending. It's just...
Actually, for us, this is normal, man.
I know, but that's what's frightening. Hey. Do you chew or do you just swallow?
Of course you chew and you try to figure out the flavor and everything.
All right, here we go. Whoa. Swallow it.
Karl is such a delicate creature for somebody who's probably like 6'3", grown ass man.
It's still in there. Oh, God. Fucking hell, man. I don't bend over because I'm going to be sick. Right, well, okay.
Let's jump inside.
He's still gagging.
Gracias. Can I see him? I've caught you out, haven't I? Get him pissed up, stick him on a bull.
If anything happens, you just...
See, this isn't helping, Eugene. You know, seeing I've got to suddenly jump out of the way.
Add more
Shit!
look.
Shit! I'm not going out there. No, seriously, Jamie, I can't. There's no way. Look, pack it in. Keep it shut. What's that he's got?
It's for handling the...
Right, exactly. No. Fucking hell, wait. Hey! No. Just let me go home. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. What was that? Stop winding me up now. Seriously, right? Enough's enough. Come on. You know, no chance.
Karl,
Get it.
come back, man. Karl, it's your turn.
No,
Karl,
leave it. Seriously, I've ridden a horse, I've had a drink, I've eaten a worm.
Karl, come back.
No. Load of bees here. Is anywhere safe? What's the clapping thing about?
Yeah, it's just...
Oh, now I'm hearing it. It's like a boing, boing, boing. Is that me doing that? Just fluke though, isn't it? That can't be. Whoever designed that didn't say to the builder, right, listen, I need some sort of structure, some sort of platform that we can cut heads off. We want the head to roll down, and then just at the bottom, something where I clap and it sort of bounces back. That just wouldn't be on the to-do list.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Is that, I mean, is that what they really wanted this to be like when they built it? This wonder, a wonder of the world. Is she all right here? This woman's fainted. You see, though, look, everybody loves it. It gets...
Sorry, my wife had a question. She loves to come in when I'm in the middle of a recording.
It's a bigger crowd than the wonder now. Because people go, what's going on, Elsie? Oh, no, get the camera out. I think they're dying.
Okay.
No, she's still alive. Let's move on. Yeah, ambulance now. I prefer to get out of here now. I feel like I've seen it. I've had a bit of a lesson with this. It's been all right. It's not been my favourite bit of Mexico, if I'm honest. More people flogging shit. I'm half tempted just to sort of fall over like that woman and get a lift home.
Oh, it'd be so great to go to Jordan.
Nothing's ever easy, is it? You know, Steve said he sorted me out with a lift to get back to the hotel. Well, that's nice of him. And then this lot turned up.
I want to go around this car or another car every day and make people happy. Why not?
This is what we do in traffic jams.
They were nice enough lads and that, but doing that is dangerous. And there's enough danger here, you know, with bombs going off or blokes walking out with guns. I don't need to add more danger to my little trip by dancing about on a busy road.
You know how many smiles we're gaining right now? We're saving lives right now. Somebody else maybe depressed, he wanted to commit suicide, now he's smiling, now he doesn't want it.
She's not smiling.
Let's get a sticker from you. See a sticker?
Yeah.
You want to put it on the box.
She's terrified. She's terrified. She's going, for God's sake. She went like that and locked the door.
That's a public
All right. The lights are changing. Lights. Oh, we're not getting out again. Where are you going? And it took ages, didn't it? I might as well have got on a bus. At least a bus has less stops than they do. At every 100 yards they were getting out and having a dance.
Well, good stuff, huh?
Yeah, it's great.
Come on with us, just for a bit, come on.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. On a corner. Come pick a dangerous spot. This is the most dangerous place.
Even in the few times in this series where some of the people got him to cooperate and actually join into stuff, he just always looks so out of place.
Yeah, I felt a bit bad jumping out and legging it, but I don't like dancing, do I? I don't dance at weddings, so I'm not going to start doing it on a dual carriageway, am I? You're right. There is a lot of misery in the world. But that doesn't help me. That's making me worse. They're causing all that bibbing. Do you know what I mean? Someone's trying to get to hospital. The grand's dying. They're in the road. Hey, get out the fucking road.
Oh, that'd be so great.
Yeah. I can't even go in it. That's ridiculous. That's useless, isn't it? Who's put them there? Look. But my point is, you sat in there, and that's your view over there. If you look here, point proven. You're better off living in the hole, looking at the palace, than living in the palace looking at the hole, aren't you? So Ricky and Steve can say I'm a knob. I think that's my point proven, isn't it? But I wasn't just talking about buildings. In life, even being a good-looking person or an ugly one, in a way, you're better off being the ugly one and you get to look at nice things. You're looking at the nicer-looking people. Doesn't matter about being ugly. How often do you look at yourself anyway? Same thing. Be the ugly one. Look at the nice one.
Never heard anybody say they'd rather be ugly.
What's that? Who owns that? Why is the dog so high up? It's not going to show up, that dog, is it? Oh, fuck me. Jesus.
What's this in The Guardian?
Some of these are the best things when they just bring him back and talk to him about it.
Guardian guide, pick of the day.
All right.
Oh, pick of the day. This will be a good review then. The conceit of this ball-achingly dull series. Has your balls ever ached from watching a programme? Have you ever watched a programme and gone, don't know if I'm enjoying this, but my balls are aching. I hate it. This is the dullest thing. Oh, hang on. It doesn't. I don't know what that means. His balls are aching because the series is that dull. If TV that he doesn't like makes his balls ache, why don't you turn it off quicker? He must get a twinge and go, oh. There's certain things I've learned.
Tell us, what have you learned?
I learned that babies in China, a lot of them have square heads.
Right, go on. Is this? Can we look at this clip?
He's a big lad. Has he got a square head? I can't tell. Yeah.
But why do they have square heads?
I asked some questions, and the main answer seemed to be so they don't roll out the cot.
No way. How do they make sure their baby gets a square head?
They somehow stick a book to the back of its head when it's born. When you're born, your head's soft.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Did your mum strap a dinner plate to your head when you were a kid? What
Yeah, what? A ladle.
But I didn't get all the ins and outs, and this is what I'm saying.
But why does that doesn't stop them rolling out the cot? If you've got a square head, it's not like they couldn't roll out.
Babies' heads, remember, your head is quite big as a baby.
Right.
The body's sort of like that, and its head, it's trying to roll, and it can't because it's like that. And it's attractive, apparently.
What do you mean? Show me again. Do it again.
The baby's in the cot like that. And it would want to sort of... If
So
it had
try
a
and roll
round head, it could just go like that.
Yeah, so now do it with the scround. How is it stopping it? I don't understand. So
Because it's kind of going... You can't roll. What shape is a wheel?
round.
Oh, fuck me. You are the strangest man on the planet.
You haven't been to China.
Thank you. Good night. See you later. Oh.
Done.
All right. Just a little bonus. Uh-oh, started over. Little bonus before we move on. Let me see if I can find his invention. Not the pants. He invented pants that have like something you could blow up in the back of it so that everywhere you sit down is a chair. But that's not the one I'm trying to find. There's an idea he had for a watch, and I'm going to try to find it. Who knows? Maybe this is it. Oh, I don't think I'm going to be able. Oh, all right. Maybe this is it.
Seriously, what about this?
We're not going to sort that out today.
Idiot abroad. Fool's gold. I give you $1 million to spend, and you've got 1 year to make $2 million.
I've got to double $1 million.
Yeah. You can gamble. You can put it all on a horse, or you can put a little bit on a horse. You go to Dragon's Den. You go, look, I've got an idea. Clippable mug. What about the tie with, like, you can carry scissors in and stuff?
That's already out there.
Is it?
Oh,
What was the first thing you do with that? If I said you've got a year to make 1 million, you've got this $1 million.
Just do loads of stuff.
Go on then. What's the first thing? What you do?
Antiques and buy antiques, flog them on, art.
Right.
I buy a house in Bulgaria.
What do you know about
Whoa. You're going to buy a house in Bulgaria. That's your first thought. How much is the house in Bulgaria?
100 grand.
Right. How much do you want to sell it for?
I'm going to sell it for 200. I'm going to do it all.
You're going to double your money on a house within a year.
Easy.
You've got to make 130.
I'm spinning plates here. This is
Go on, what else
So you've got to keep flying to Bulgaria to check on the
I've got the local builders on it.
Right. In Bulgaria?
Yeah, plate spinning.
Right.
Antiques on the go. I'm buying
What's the
scratch
antiques?
cards.
You're buying scratch
I buy
cards?
a load of scratch
How
cards.
many?
5,000 scratch cards.
Right.
I'd have some kids doing that. I'd say, right, you can have a $5.
You're giving it to...
I haven't got time. I'm giving it them to do.
This is the worst idea I've ever heard. My million's gone, isn't it?
Yeah,
No, it hasn't.
I mean, I've just...
It hasn't. If you've got money, you make money. That's a fact.
Where is Bulgaria?
It's somewhere. I know Bulgaria is good for property. I've seen a lot of property programs.
Do you
That's
mean
what I do. I just
Belgravia?
watch. No. There's a lot of things that you can do with property, antiques. I'm
What
buying
else?
classic cars and doing them up.
So you're doubling your money on a classic car in a year?
Yeah, but I've made stuff. I've made inventions.
What have you
I
done?
do the Dragon's Den. Like you say, the clipable mat idea. Like you have your cup there, but look at that saucer. Every time I have a little bit of tea, I'm talking to you, I've got to go like that. I've got to look exactly where I'm putting it again.
Right.
The clipable mat is stuck on. It's attached to it at all times.
That's
I'm talking
ridiculous.
to you, how's it going? And if I want, I don't have to put it down there. I can put it down there. I'm not limited as to the surface that I can put it on. It's attached. Washerproof. Dishwasher-proof. It's an idea.
I'm out.
This is good. Cools you down. That's going to give you a headache, not get rid of one. Look how complicated it is just for a toilet. You have the skill of Bill Gates. Just have a shit. You can't do any of that. Can't do that stuff. But it's a robot. It's a crisp picker-upper. If you want some crisps but you don't want to get crisps on your hands, you use a crisp picker-upper.
I like the fact that you've got a bit of a rebellious streak in you sometimes. You go off-road. And I called you when you were in Japan, and you dropped this bombshell that you've finally decided the one thing you want to do before you die. And that was to invent something. And you said it's because you wanted to leave a legacy, which I thought was brilliant.
Well, just because you're dead longer than you're alive, aren't you?
Okay.
I'm coming up with stuff all the time. That's why I think this is my strength that hasn't been used yet. I can't do this sort of thing, really, this sort of job of being on the telly. Look at Dyson. It's only a vacuum cleaner, yet he's up there with Einstein and everything. He's well rated, just for a vac. And I reckon I can come up with something better than that.
It doesn't have to be a cure for cancer. I'm not going to come up with that. All I can do is come up with something that I needed at the time and that I think other people will go, do you know what, that's a bloody good invention.
So something that benefits mankind?
Yes.
Okay.
He pitched me the idea over the phone and I said, I'm out.
Okay, well, pitch it to me now then.
Right. In Japan, they don't have these...
You mean they don't have
chairs?
They don't have chairs?
Yeah, of course they have chairs.
You try finding one. Sit on the floor all the time. When you go in a restaurant, you sit down cross-legged. Get a flat arse and your legs ache.
Yep.
Right?
So you've invented what?
It's the Pilko pump pant.
I'm sorry, the Pilko pump pant.
It's a pair of pants with a cushion built in the arse.
The inflatable pant stops your arse from getting wet. For men or women. Do you know the thing you put on your neck when you're on long flights?
Yeah.
I've used that. That isn't how the finished thing would look when I make it. You know, this is a prototype. Pilko pant.
Excellent.
I sold some on a shopping channel. You're slagging them off. You're saying I'm out. Watch this.
But this is the lovely man I was talking about. It is our lovely Karl to bring you some trousers.
All right. How's it going?
Hello.
Good one. Good one. Morning, everyone. Hope you're well. It's the pants we're selling today. Look at that. Not bad, that, is it? You've come on the telly to flog me a pair of pants. We know about pants. We've seen pants before. You haven't, have you? You haven't seen these pants. It's that bit there. That's the seller. That's what we're here for. That's what we're talking about. It's the Pilko pump pant. The way it works is you've got a big zip, a good quality zip. Look at that. Doesn't stick. It's a quality zip. Doesn't stick. Quality zip. All right? Open it. There it is. There's the cushion. You might have one of these already. Shove it in there. You know you're going to be sat down for a while. You're waiting for that order of the sofa. You're waiting at the bus stop. You haven't got a seat because the queue's big. The buses are delayed. Where you're going to sit. But the beauty is you can sit where you want. Sit on concrete. Sit on the road. Not on the road. That's dangerous. Sit on the pavement. Sit on grass. How good is that? And there's only 15 pairs available. 15 pairs in the whole world. Do you want to be one of the 15?
Still 15 left.
To have the Pilko pump pant.
Look at him. Look at him in them.
There you go.
It's terrible.
Show you how easy it is again.
It looks like some sort of medical procedure, doesn't it?
That's what people would think if they saw you walking in.
They think that you think you've had your arse removed.
Get rid of that. Look at that for a pocket. Look at that. Like I say, we're carrying more and more stuff around.
Think of carrying stuff in that.
Your arse rattling around with stuff, mobile phones,
football,
laptops, iPads, all that lot.
Fruit.
Look at that. Look at the size of that.
Who's
pocket.
putting a laptop in their arse?
Bread. You nip out to the shop.
Milk, loaf,
you
bread.
don't buy a carrier bag. They're charging you 5 pence a bag at the moment at the supermarket.
Yeah.
No, I'm not buying a bag. You just turn around at the cash point, stick your milk in there, stick your bread in there, off you go. A big, big pocket. You've got this. Health and safety these days. You've got that in there. You like a walk.
They're selling.
Maybe buy some for your young kid. You're walking by the canal. He falls in. Is he a good swimmer? I don't know. You tell me. But if he falls in, he's got something to keep him buoyant.
Upside down like that. He's like that. He's drowning.
Like it might be a
corpse.
I'm just saying the possibility that he could help you out if you fall in a canal, a lake, a river. Anything else? Anything else goes? Hang on, let's see how the orders are going. Have we had anyone calling in yet? 2 people on the phone. What do they want? Do they want to talk to me, or is that just... They've gone. We've sold them. Job done. Brilliant.
Cheers for that, everyone. These are how they look in real life.
This is the Pilky Pump Pant.
Pilko Pump Pant.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, it looks ridiculous. It does look ridiculous.
So does most fashion these days.
Okay, no, good. Yeah, no, yeah. If it was, yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, it's all
Sit
arbitrary.
down.
Yeah.
Sit, why are you sitting
Where's the chair? You don't need a chair. That's doubled up. You must be too comfortable. Sit on the floor.
All right.
Sit on the floor there, because that would be.
And I suppose particularly useful if you've had a finger up the arse.
Right, there you go. So,
All right.
yeah,
Dead comfy.
yeah.
Really comfy.
Karl, can you go and bring me my sort of bread and milk and stuff that
Have you got 5 pence for a carry bag?
I haven't, no.
Well, I haven't. Hang on. Don't worry about that. See you in a minute. What did you want? Bread and milk?
Some groceries, yeah.
Look, imagine walking down the street wearing that.
Absolutely ridiculous. Karl, it looks fucking ridiculous.
He doesn't know.
It does. It looks
like
I love it because this dude is not he's the guy that Ricky's known forever. And he comes up with this shit and he just thinks it's fucking phenomenal.
that.
no one will walk down the street like that.
Hang on.
Hold on, Karl. I bought you
No, look.
Karl.
There's no restrictions.
I've bought you a couple of cups and saucers. Yeah. Can you take? I bought you these for you.
You got a bag?
I haven't got a bag. No, just pop them in there.
Pop them in.
Yeah.
You see,
Yeah, just. Oh, okay. Yeah.
shove them in.
Yeah, just put them in there. There you go. Yeah. Sorry, so good. Just safe for that. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah. Go.
Run for the bus, mate.
Quick. Quick.
Run.
Quick. Suzanne's at home. Oh, here comes Karl.
Here comes Karl with our new crockery.
Honestly, that isn't pulling me down or anything. That is fine.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
No, well, you'd bubble wrap them normally, wouldn't you?
God.
Unbelievable.
Oh man, that wasn't the one I wanted to. I still, it's still hilarious, but the real funny thing that I was talking about is that Karl came up with an invention for a watch that tells you exactly when you're going to die. And so Ricky's like, well, how the hell is that going to work? How is a watch going to tell you when you're going to die? And he's like, it's easy. You just look at it and it tells you. And he's like, no, how the hell would it work? And Karl's like, just look at it. Oh, man. Bunch of great stuff from this show. I think there was like 3 or 4 seasons. Man, I think it's great. Infinite laughs can come from that show, man. But anyway, hope y'all had fun. Hope y'all laughed a few times. Thanks for joining me. I'll catch you on the